Hi everybody, Jack McKeever here. I'm up to absurdity number 18. Can you believe that? Absurdity 18. I really enjoy the absurdities because they're like the things that sit there in my brain and go, really? Are you kidding me? This one's called Poking the Bear. Okay? Now, a good friend of mine come up with this name and said it one time, and I rolled over laughing. Poking the Bear. It's something that anybody with pride has. They love poking the bear. Why are you poking the bear? Because when it turns around and pokes back, you're going to be in trouble. Well, we look through history. We see Nostradamus, Casey, all of them predicted this fourth war. And it's always been the eagle against the bear, and the bear has always been represented by Russia. Well, I sit there and I think, they're on two opposite streams of society, Russia and America. But what if the bear wasn't Russia in the Fourth War? You see, because here's what my brain is telling me, and this is really an absurdity, really. When you sit there and history's supposed to follow suit, right? But what if the bear really wasn't pointed at Russia? What if the bear was Mother Earth? You see, the absurdity really is that you have four main factions: Russia, China, America, and Canada. Four main factions. And on this war, they're all on the same side. You see? China's doing next to nothing to protect nature. Russia, we never hear from. So I don't know what they're doing over there. But Mongolia is not that far, and they're sending 300 children to the hospital every day. And you got Trump. Well, there's no global warming, didn't you know? Enough said about Trump. The only man I know that wears a toupee in a windstorm, so everybody can see it's a toupee. Let's see now. And then you got Trudeau. Canada. What kind of government allows our natural green belt to change? We need that green belt. Oh, well, we're going to cut everything in Ontario. We're not planting any more trees. Oh, we're going to cut back on all of those people that preserve it. Did you hear any roar at all when that was announced? Nobody stood up for Mother Nature. And the States, who's standing up for Mother Nature? You got a few people out there working and a few companies out of billions. What's the absurdity here? Can anybody find it? Are you starting to think? Let me tell you something. Everything starts at a molecular level with Earth, the atom. Your rocks, your gems, your crystals have an atom in them. That's why they can be used for healing, that little atom. That's why they're alive. That's why they can grow outside of Earth. If you take care of your crystals, that will grow for you right inside your house. They're alive. They start with the molten and earth and grow and they get pushed up. The shiftings of the plates shake them loose and let them come up. Don't gotta shift much. They just gotta shake. Okay. But all of this changes. Okay? How hot is Earth when you take away everything that's around it that keeps it cool? Well, I don't know. Maybe you should ask your car what happens if you don't feel the rad. It's an absurdity. You've got educated people that know all about this stuff. They're not even standing up. They're not saying, hey, buddy, we keep doing this, we're fucked. But they're educated. Is that not an absurdity in itself? Let's go back to poking the bear. How long are you going to poke mother before she retaliates? That's one big bear. Maybe you ought to think about that. Maybe that fourth war isn't about Russia against America. Maybe it's humanity against Mother Earth. If we keep poking her, how long is it going to take before she gets up and gets really ticked off? Because, you know, you cut her trees, you kill her children. You don't even look after what you got. And you keep making more. And you got idiots in politics that don't even seem to care. Maybe the money's good enough. Greed factor, capitalism. What's in my pocket? It's not in yours. Rather than looking after humanity. Because humanity is number one. That's what we've got to look after. Well, maybe you better make it number two. And you better look after Mother Nature. Because when she growls, you can bet people are going to die. That's the absurdity. Keep building, you know, landslide wiping out all them houses. Why not just put another one right on top of it? That way the next landslide can take care of it too. Oh, we got insurance. How long until the insurance says, no, we're not covering that anymore? How many billions have to be spent for the same stupid thing that we already did? It's like, oh, here, child, take this fork and put it in the socket over there. Oh, didn't learn your lesson? Here's another fork. Sooner or later, crap starts to happen. Maybe that absurdity's right there, and maybe you better stop poking the bear, and maybe you ought to look at what you can do for the bear before the bear decides it's going to poke back. That's it for today. That's my absurdity. If you like my absurdities, don't forget to like them. Don't forget to click subscribe. And I will bring you another absurdity. Maybe next week or the week after. But I love absurdities. And Mr. Trump, Mr. Trudeau, I don't even know who the presidents and the prime ministers or whoever and whatever they are over there on the Europe side. I don't much care. But you best wake up. Because you're poking the bear. And the bear is going to poke back. Talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Yeah, it's a fun day to be alive.